me?
Yes, sir.
Is my voice is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's start the interview session.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Yeah, just walk through your resume. So almost you have 4+ years of experience in SAP FICO.
Yes, sir.
So can you please brief me about your self-introduction?
Yeah. Hi, sir. This is Jayashree. I'm from Vizag and I have overall 5.6 years experience. And that 4.3 is relevant to SAP FICO consultant as a in Patra, India. And I involved in one implementation and two support projects, sir. And my implementation project is the Pragati Milk Private Limited. And my current, I am working in one support project that is Sarla Foods Private Limited. And coming to my roles and responsibilities, an implementation project I involved in from realization phase because I'm new to the company, that's why. So in realization phase, I involved in organization setup and problem settings like fiscal year variant and defining AR, AP, and as well as GST withholding tax and do all the configurations. And I prepared end user manual and I gave training to end users regarding to the how to use the our use the application. And this is the my roles in implementation project. And coming to in my current project, I resolving in P3 and P4 tickets, and I maintain the TAT without missing the TAT. We resolve all the tickets, and I give my best assistance to the users and clearing and maintaining the SLA. And I prepared the reports and submitted to managers and TLs. And every day I maintain the proper records regarding to what I did and
Okay,
what type
thank
of
you very much
problems.
thank you very much for your introduction. So can
Okay,
you
sir.
please tell me what are the ticketing tools that your client is using in the support project?
In my current project, Snow is using now, sir. In that we assigned the in that we received the number of tickets, but I work only P3 and P4. And in that I assigned one request and you resolved in the in time. And after resolving of that ticket, I moved to the completed. If it is any pending, if any information want to something during that time I kept in that in pending folder. And this I will take the further my TL's permissions and TL's information regarding to any related. But based on my effort, I try to resolve, sir. Everything I resolved and no problem. And most probably I faced some critical issues like when I unable to get the logic during that time only I consult my TLs. But otherwise I resolved very normal errors like vendor payment errors, like when delete flag is happened during that time XK05 approach. But during that time we have to delete that unblock that delete flag. And if vendor payment is not happen due to payment methods,
Okay, thank you very much. That's fine. So what are the critical tickets that you handle? So you told me that only P3 and P4. So who
yes,
will
sir.
handle the P1 and P2 tickets?
Actually, in my current project, I have one senior sir. He is working from 5 years onwards, and he has resolved that. During that time also, I assigned that one P2 tickets. But if it is I able. Okay, if it is a PR change request, if it is any enhancement we want to do during that time, my senior has to take care of that, sir.
Okay. As a support, so you are also working in the implementation or support?
Yes, yeah.
Which stage it is right now? It is
Uh,
implementation or support, the current project?
Current project is supports, but I have knowledge in implementation. No worry, you can go through.
Okay. So how the implementation will be happened? So can you please brief me?
Yeah, best as of methodology, sir. SAP provide a best methodology, and in that we have 5 stages, sir. First, pre-planning, and after that blueprint phase, after that realization phase, after that pre-production stage. After that, go live, sir. These are the, but I involved from realization phase. In realization phase, we have to set up all the configuration, basic configurations, like related to master data and transactional data. And so I worked in all the approximately or covered all the areas basically. But coming to testing in the mode, so UT testing and which type
What
of
are the configurations? What are the configurations that you have performed for the client?
for
So
the
tell me the
client,
baseline configuration.
yes, and AR coming to account receivables, we have to first we define, first of all, we need to I started with company creation and company code creation, business areas, credit control areas. I involved in that areas. After that, AR related to account groups and defining account groups OBD2 and number ranges XD and one. And after that, assigning to the number ranges to the account groups OBAR. And next, after that, we have to create the account groups by using XD01 or XD or FD01, anything based on our client requirement. After that, we have to mention the we have to create the
involved in the
GLs.
integration point?
Sir?
Have you involved in the integration point?
Yes, sir, I involved.
Okay, so can you tell me how the FI to MM integration will be happen?
FI to MI integration is happen at MIGO stage, sir. MIGO at the MIGO stage, FI to MI integration is happen because of goods moment is happened. The entry is inventory or stock account debit to GRIR account creates. GRIR account we should maintain for the clearing purpose. We have to create an FS00. This is the entry. And these activity will be happen in OBYC, that is the TCO for main integration part. In that, we have to assign the GLs, which GLs we have defined in FS00. We have to integrate. So on the which basis means first valuation class, valuation modifier, general modifier. This is the main basis for assigning the GLs in OBYC. And inventory, we have to mention the transaction key is BSX and GRIA clearing is transaction key WRX. And
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. So tell me the P2P process of your client.
Yeah, sure, sir. Actually, in Sarla Foods is import and export the maize and rice, and it's mainly focused on import the cashew. So first P2P started from the purchase or vendor selection and request the quotation from the vendor. After that, the purchase requisition. After this purchase order. After everything is okay, then only we order purchase order. After going that, after we receive the material from the
purchase orders. I would only standard purchase order. Is there any types of purchase orders in your client?
Purchase orders, mainly we in my client maintain two types. I don't know other clients, but in my standard purchase order and mixed purchase order type, in that some partial goods will be provided by the vendor. During that time, we used partial purchase order type, mixed type, and standard means everything is maintained in standard wise. That is the maintained by my client. And purchase after that, MIGO, the entry, that is the goods receipt stage. Here, goods moment is there. So entry I already told. And after that, MIRO, sir, that is the invoice stage. And here the GRIR account debit and and vendor credit. And after that, payment is done. But here we have to, during payment time, we have to maintain clearing accounts in FS00. So once we receive the payment from the vendor, we have to maintain the transaction, entry vendor data to bank clearing account. Once only bank statement upload into SAP, then only bank clearing account to main account bank. So here uploading purpose we have to in my client we used ABS
Okay.
ABS test.
Fine. Tell me the why GRIR clearing is required.
So why GRI clearing account is required? Because of sometimes we purchase order we may maintain some records, like we want some type of materials quantity wise, quality wise, and purchase price wise. Okay, but if we receive sometimes more than that which we place the order, or sometimes we received low for the and this purpose we have to maintain clearing account, because this clearing account will be nullified after everything is okay. So but balancing the overall statement, overall items, so we have to maintain clearing account, sir. In
What is
GRIR
the
clearing
code
settle
for GRIR clearing?
MR11, sir.
Okay.
That is the T code.
Okay. What about that F.13?
F.13. Sorry, sir. Accident. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me the OTC process.
OTC process, it is completely related to customers, sir. So first of all, customers, we are the vendors to the customers. So in my client, we are export the maize and rice, right? So they are approaching, first of all, they are doing inquiry. And after we have to submit the quotation based on their requirement, we have to give, in my client, we provide the best quotation. After that, the sales order, after that goods, post goods issued, after bill payment, after only payment will be done. This is the POTC cycle in my clients.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any idea about asset accounting?
Yes, sir, I have an idea.
Okay. Tell me the configuration steps in the organization structure in asset
So
accounting.
first of the main key role of the asset accounting is depreciation maintaining, sir. First of all, chart of depreciation, because chart of depreciation maintains the list of depreciation, because in normally assets are two types, tangible and intangible, and then next first of all fixed assets we are working, because more than one year, one financial year, then only that asset will be capitalized. That means as asset entries will be uploaded in balance sheet. Okay, for that purpose, every asset will be decreased. So we have to start with the chart of depreciation, and after that chart of depreciation, after that account determination, after that maintain spend layer rules. That is another important, sir, because asset asset master will be monetized or will be maintained or guided by the spend layer rules. So that is first we have to spend layer rules define. After that we have to maintain GS. For GS also we have to maintain asset class, asset
What are
GS,
the
fixed
GLs
asset.
that we need to extend
Yeah,
in the master data level? Can you tell me the GLs names?
yeah, sure, sir, sure, sir.
Asset accounting.
Yeah, actually, for the purpose of the asset, we have to maintain fixed asset reconciliations and FS00, and next accumulated reconciliation accounts and FS00, and as well as depreciation. This is the non-reconciliation accounts, sir. Okay, and as well as for the clearing purpose, we have to maintain as asset asset on sale clearing account, and loss on sale clearing account, and gain on sale clearing account. These are the we have to.
Accumulated depreciation is the reconciliation GL or normal GL?
Reconciliation GL, sir. Or
Okay.
depreciation only, non-reconciliation.
What is the entry after AFAB? What is the entry after depreciation? Like once we execute the AFAB transaction code,
Yeah,
what is the
sir.
entry will be called?
Entry became asset debit to accumulated depreciation credit, sir. That is the entry for that asset.
Okay.
While entering AFAB, we have to see like repeated repost and unplanned, planned. These options also available in AFABC.
Okay, tell me the steps in the asset under construction, like how the settlement, how the cost will be settled.
So here, actually, I didn't work on that, but I have knowledge on here. Internal order will be related to asset under construction here, because the internal order is the concept of settling the cost and settling the cost and everything to the receiver cost center. So for that purpose, asset under construction is applicable. Once the asset under construction completed, means it is fully building, then only it will be capitalized. I have knowledge that much only, but I didn't work on that asset under construction. But I'm sure I will learn that one also.
Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, what is the difference between the depreciation key and depreciation method?
Depreciation key. Okay, depreciation method means actually depreciation areas provide different types of methods. Like in actually SAP providing first of all basic method, decline method, percentage method, and multi-level method, maximum amount method. These are the different methods. So for the depreciation
Which
key is
methods
the
that your company
and
using right
my
now? Which method?
client using a straight line method and written down method. These are the depreciation methods using in my current present client. Okay.
Okay. Okay, what are the options will be there in the periodic control method? And what are the factors that we need to consider while doing this configuration?
Sir, I already mentioned that I have knowledge on this too only.
Okay, you are not done this
yes,
configuration. Okay.
yeah.
What is the difference between smoothing and catch-up method?
Yeah, smoothing and catch up is one of the best tool for settlement, adjusting the amounts. Okay, for that purpose, I'm telling, if suddenly depreciation, asset the life period or depreciation key is wrongly entered by the user, or, or anything was changed in between the fiscal year time. During that time, if we are activate the smoothing concept, then the in between, if in case I'm fiscal year, I am in the 8th month. Okay, so if I realize that we have to change, so when during that time, if I activated smoothing concept, then the remaining amount, which amount is differs with the previous depreciation key and current depreciation key, that amount will be adjusted to remaining periods in the fiscal year. That is the smoothing, sir. Okay, but coming to catch-up method, the catch-up method is nothing but the difference between the current and the previous depreciation key balance will be adjusted to current period in the fiscal year, sir. That is the difference between catch-up and smoothing.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. And so have you part of any rollout projects? This is only implementation?
No, sir, I am not part of the project. I only involved in implementation support project only.
Okay. So what is the difference between unit testing and integration testing?
Unit testing
So have you
is
created
the
the test script earlier? Yeah, please go ahead.
yeah, unit testing is nothing but the test do the test of the configuration done by the consultant. Means for the basic which concepts, which configurations was done previous by the function consultant. That unit test will be useful test the SAP configurations. Okay, in your UAT and the unit test. Unit integration testing will be used for analyze the real integration, like FI will be integrated with MI, MM, and ST and remaining as this type, sir. So for that integration purpose, we see
Okay,
the
fine. Have you involved in the regression testing?
regression testing. But I have an idea, but I'm not. If regression testing is nothing but if in SAP, if already have the previous what type of configuration is done and present what type of configuration, the analyzing previous one and the current one, that is the regression, I think so. But
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
sure that.
You can check it out. I think this is not at all correct.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
fine.
sure.
Regression testing is just like you'll have to configure, or you need to you need to test with other interfaces, SAP
Okay,
to other
interesting.
interfaces.
Okay, I'm not
So
involved that side.
yeah, have you involved in the interface? Have you involved any developments or any enhancements?
Sir, actually, when I am in implementation project, and for that purpose, during that time, I'm new, but I received one FS. I resolved with my help of my senior. That is doing the payment advice. In payment advice, like we need to add net amount. Basically, a gross amount will be displayed in payment advice, but in that scenario, need to add the new field in a payment advice. Okay, and even and that and plus tax deduction amount also a client required to present in payment advice form. So in that time, I did like BSEG. I took the document number and amount as common, and withholding amount deduction from withholding a table, and gross amount is nothing but purchase amount plus GST. So I took these all the common, and I made one first with the help of my senior, and I transferred. Just that much of knowledge I have, sir. Other than that, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. And okay, fine. Thank you very much. We'll see tomorrow. So almost you explained well, but almost 80% of questions he explained properly, but remaining 20% is not up to the mark. And the
Sir,
way you are
actually,
explaining,
చదవలేదు, sir.
I understand. So the way you are explaining almost fine, and the rhythm, speed, and everything is good. But the thing
Okay.
is, okay, but your slang is not up to the mark.
Slang.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, slang. The way you
Yeah.
are explaining that English, okay, so that is not clear at all. And అది ఇంకా ప్రాపర్ గా ఆ వేలో రావట్లేదు. సో లేడీస్ బాగా ఇంగ్లీష్ మాట్లాడతారు. ఆ వేలో మీరు పట్టుకోవట్లేదు. ఓకే.
Okay.
అదొక్కటే నాకు మైనస్ కనబడుతుంది. అంటే దాన్ని కొంచెం స్ట్రెస్ చేసి మంచిగా మాట్లాడి, కొన్ని ఇంగ్లీష్ ఛానెల్స్ ఉంటాయి. లెట్స్ టాక్ అని చెప్పి చూసారా ఎప్పుడన్నా? లెట్స్
అవును సార్,
టాక్.
అవును సార్, అవును సార్.
అందులో లేడీస్ మాట్లాడుతా ఉంటారు. చూడండి అందులో వాళ్ళు ఎట్లా స్లాంగ్ మాట్లాడతారో, ఆ స్లాంగ్ యూజ్ చేయండి. మీకు నంబర్ 1గా 10 ఇయర్స్ సరిపడే మీరు ఎక్వైర్ చేశారు నాలెడ్జ్‌ని. బట్ ఇంకా షైన్ అవ్వాల్సిన ఏరియాస్ ఇంకా చాలా ఉన్నాయి. బట్ ఇంకా నేను ఇచ్చిన డాక్యుమెంట్ ఇచ్చాను కదా! ఆ డాక్యుమెంట్ ఇంకొంచెం ఇంటర్వ్యూ మెటీరియల్ ఇంకొంచెం ఒకసారి చూడండి. అండ్
ఓకే
మీరు
సార్.
డెఫినిట్‌గా ఫస్ట్ 2 రౌండ్స్‌లోనే జాబ్ వస్తది. ఫస్ట్ 2 సెకండ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్‌లోనే.
సార్, నేను
ఓకే.
మీతో ఇప్పుడు డిస్కస్ చేయొచ్చా ఒకటి?
యెస్ మేడం చెప్పండి.
సార్, నాకు భయం వేస్తుంది సార్. అంటే ఎలా ఫేస్ చేయగలనా లేదా, నెక్స్ట్ జాబ్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఎలాగా
లేదు.
సర్వైవ్ అవ్వ?
పర్లేదు బాగా చెప్తున్నారు మీరు. బట్ చాలా కాన్ఫిడెంట్‌గా చెప్తున్నారు. కాన్ఫిడెంట్ బావుంది. బట్
Yes.
ఏంటంటే నాకు ఆ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ స్టాండర్డ్స్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ అది కొంచెం కొంచెం బాగా ఇంప్రూవ్‌మెంట్ చేసుకుంటే మీకు ఇంకా తిరుగుండదు.
Yes, sir. Okay, sure.
అదొక్కటే. అంటే ఏంటంటే కొంచెం ముద్దగా కనబడుతుంది ఆ లాంగ్వేజ్ అనేది. దాన్ని కొంచెం
Yeah.
మీరు షైన్ చేశారా అంటే మీకు ఇంకా తిరుగుండదు. ఎనీ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఈజీగా క్రాక్ చేయగలరు.
Oh,
ఓకే.
sure, sir.
ఓకే. సో ఏంటంటే వితౌట్ థింకింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్ యూ జస్ట్ ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్డ్ అది బావుంది. అది
Yeah,
ఏం
sir.
ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్
అంటే
అసలు
మధ్యలో మీరు
ఆలోచించకుండా
పర్చేజ్ ఆర్డర్
ఆ!
అడిగినప్పుడు నాకు టెన్షన్ వచ్చింది. ఏం చెప్పాలో, ఇది నేను రియల్ టైమ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూగా అనుకున్నాను సార్. సో ఇలా కాదు,
ఓకే.
గివ్ అప్
మీరు
ఇవ్వకూడదు, నాకు వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా చెప్పాలని చెప్పేసి
పర్లేదు బానే చెప్పారు. అది కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఉంది. ఓకే. ఇంటర్వ్యూ మనం చెప్పిన ఆటిల్లో ఓకే. చాలా వరకు తప్పులుంటాయి. అందులో అగ్రీ అవ్వాల్సింది. అన్నీ కరెక్ట్ ఇమ్మీడియేట్‌గా రాదు. గుర్తవ్వదు. మైండ్‌కి అంత క్యాచ్ అప్ ఇమ్మీడియేట్‌గా రాదు. టైం తీసుకుంటది. మీరు ఇలా నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్‌కి అటెండ్ అయితే డెఫినిట్‌గా మీకు ఈ మాక్ టెస్ట్‌లకి అటెండ్ అయితే ఈజీగా క్రాక్ చేయగలరు. నాకు తెలిసి ఈ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ స్టాండర్డ్స్ మోర్ థాన్ ఎనఫ్ టు క్రాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ. బట్ నేను
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
చెప్పినట్టుగా కొన్ని ఏరియాస్ మీరు ఇంప్రూవ్‌మెంట్ చేసుకోవాలని చెప్పాను. ఆ
యా
ఒక్క
షూర్
దాని మీద
సార్.
ఫోకస్ చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. సో, ఆల్‌మోస్ట్ ఇక్కడ 3 మెంబర్స్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారు. సో,
యెస్.
ఈ 3 మెంబర్స్‌లో మీరు ఓకే. బాగా వర్కౌట్ అయ్యింది. రిమైనింగ్ పీపుల్ వాళ్ళకి ఏరియాస్ ఎక్కడెక్కడ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఉందో అది ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను. ఓకే. సో, వాళ్ళ ఆ ఏరియాని బాగా ఫోకస్ చేయండి. ఓకే.
ఎస్ సార్.
రైట్. సో, డిఫరెన్స్ మీరు చూసారు కదా! తనకి ఏం డిఫరెన్స్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారు? మీరే చెప్పండి. నేను చెప్పడం కాదు. రాజశేఖర్ నువ్వు చెప్పు.
ఫ్లూయెంట్ ఇంగ్లీష్ అంటే ఇంగ్లీషు బాగా చెప్పేస్తుంది విత్ సబ్జెక్ట్.
ఓకే. అలా రావాలి. అలా రావాలంటే అంత స్పీడ్ రాదు. బట్ ఎనీహౌ బావుంది. అవునా కదా?
అవునవును సార్. అలా
ఓకే. మంది?
10 నిమిషాలు మాట్లాడంగానే జాబ్
Yes, sir.
ఇస్తే ఎలా ఉంటుంది?
మంది? చెప్పండి
ఎస్
ఇప్పుడు.
సార్.
ఏమంటారు మీరు?
ఎస్ సార్. వొకాబులరీ మెయింటెనెన్స్ బాగుంది, స్పీడ్‌గా చదువుతున్నారు. అండ్
ఓకే.
సబ్జెక్ట్
అట్లా
ఎక్స్‌ప్లనేషన్
అట్లా చెప్తే ఇంటర్వ్యూవర్ కూడా కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఓకే. ఈ అమ్మాయికి ఇంత కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఉందా? అనేది అక్కడ కనపడుతుంది. క్లియర్‌గా కనపడుతుంది నాకైతే. కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ చూసే జాబ్ ఇవ్వచ్చు.
నేను ఆల్రెడీ
ఓకే.
చెప్పాను సార్. 1 ఆర్ 2 ఇంట్రెస్ట్‌లో మీరు ఓకే అయిపోతారని చెప్పాను.
ఓకే. ఎళ్ళండి మేడం. మీరు ఎళ్తే ఈజీగా సక్సెస్ అవుతారు. ఓకేనా? నేను చెప్పానంటే అది సక్సెస్ అయినట్టే ఇంక తిరగలేదు.
యా షూర్ సార్. వెళ్తాను. కింద
రైట్
వెళ్తాను.
మరి. చాలు. ఓకే.
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
నైట్ ఇప్పుడు ఆల్‌మోస్ట్ 1 అవుతుందండి. మీకోసం నేను 1 వరకు గూడా మాక్ టెస్ట్‌లు తీసుకుంటున్నా నిద్ర లేకుండా. థాంక్ యూ. థాంక్
లేదు
యూ.
సార్. యాక్చువల్లీ మీ ఫీడ్‌బ్యాక్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్దామని నేను వెయిటింగ్ సార్ యాక్చువల్లీ. అది ఎప్పుడు జరుగుతదా అనుకున్నా. లాస్ట్ వీకే అటెండ్ అవుదాం అనుకున్నా. బట్
ఓకే.
అప్పుడు
నా పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో
ఇంకొంచెం
రాజశేఖర్ ఇంకా ఇంప్రూవ్ అవ్వాలి. అండ్ నేను ఆయనకి ఏమైతే చెప్పానో ఆ ఏరియాస్ మీద బాగా ఫోకస్ చేయాలి. నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటంటే మనకి మణిదీప్ గూడా బాగానే ఎక్స్‌ప్లనేషన్ ఇస్తున్నాడు. కానీ ఇంకా స్టాండర్డ్ సరిపోవట్లేదు. ఎక్స్‌పీరియన్స్ ఉన్న పర్సన్ లాగా ఉండాల్సిన స్టాండర్డ్ సరిపోవట్ల.
అన్నీ
ఓకే. బట్
చదువుకున్నాను సార్. బట్ ఏమైందంటే మొత్తం మర్చిపోయాను. మళ్ళీ రీక్యాప్ చేసుకోవాలి. మీరిచ్చిన డాక్యుమెంట్ మళ్ళీ
నెక్స్ట్ మేడం ఏం చెప్తుందంటే మేడం గూడా ఎక్స్‌పీరియన్స్‌డ్ పర్సన్ లాగా మొత్తం క్రియేటివిటీ చేసింది మధ్యలో. అంటే సీనియర్స్ అని చెప్పి అలా బాగా కవర్ చేసింది. ఓకే. ఆ కవరింగు మనకి ప్లస్ పాయింట్ అయింది తనకి.
అంతా
ఓకే.
ఇంగ్లీష్‌లో
అంటే
మేడం.
తప్పించుకునే విధానం బాగా ఉంది తన దగ్గర. ఓకే. అది ఇంపార్టెంట్.
ఇంగ్లీష్‌లో ఫ్లూయెంట్ ఇంగ్లీష్‌లో గడ చెప్పేస్తున్నాక బాగా చెప్తున్నాను ఇంగ.
రైట్ మరి.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
1 వీక్ ఆగి నేను అప్‌లోడ్ చేయమంటారా సార్? ఒక 1 వీక్ ఆగి?
అండ్ రాజశేఖర్‌ది నేను చెప్పాను ఆల్రెడీ. సో, ఇంకా రెజ్యూమేని మార్చేయమని చెప్పాను. ఓకే. సో, మీ ఇద్దరు రెజ్యూమేస్ ఒకళ్ళు చూసాను. మేడం చూడలేదు నేను. ఓకే. ఫార్వర్డ్
సార్,
చేయండి మేడం.
చూడండి
నేను
సార్.
చూసి రేపు పొద్దున చెప్తాను. ఇప్పుడు చూడలేనులెండి.
ఓకే
ఇప్పుడు
సార్.
అసలే కళ్ళు మూసుకు
ఓకే.
ఓకే.
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
రైట్ మరి. సీ యూ.